The importance of vigilance in today's world. Welcome back to the Protection Standard, the podcast where we talk about safety, security, and how to navigate an unpredictable world. I'm John McMurdo. Today we're diving into something simple but powerful: vigilance. It's about more than just keeping your eyes open. It's about awareness, presence, and readiness in a society where distractions are constant and risk can appear without warning. Let's be clear, vigilance doesn't mean being paranoid, suspicious of everyone, or living in fear. It's about being attentive without being anxious. Think of it like driving. Most of us don't drive terrified of crashing, but we stay aware of our mirrors, our speed, and the vehicles around us. That kind of awareness translates directly into everyday life. Walking down the street, riding public transport, going to an event, or even being at home. When you're vigilant, you notice patterns, details, and changes. And that often gives you the extra seconds you need to make smart choices. Here is why vigilance is harder today. Phones keep our eyes down. Streaming earbuds block out background noise. Busy schedules leave us exhausted and distracted. And sometimes we convince ourselves that bad things happen elsewhere, not here. Criminals, opportunists, and even accidents often exploit exactly that. Moments when people are looking away, tuned out, or assuming someone else will notice. Being vigilant is about pushing back on that autopilot mode. So what does vigilance look like in real life? Let's explore a few everyday situations. In a parking lot, instead of rushing to your car on autopilot, scan your surroundings. Is anyone lingering near vehicles? Is the lighting adequate? Are you carrying too many things to react quickly if needed? At a bar or restaurant, notice your drink. Did it leave your sight? Does it taste or smell different? Are the people around you acting strangely? These small observations can keep you safe. At events or in public transport, you don't need to study every passenger, but noting exits, escape routes, and unusual behaviors is part of situational awareness. It's not about suspicion, it's about staying tuned in, the way a lifeguard scans a pool. The cost of inattention. There are countless stories of crimes or incidents that escalated simply because nobody was paying attention. Pickpockets thrive in busy areas where people are glued to their phones. Fires spread faster when alarms or strange smells are ignored. Even car accidents are more likely when drivers are distracted by texts. Vigilance doesn't prevent everything, but it reduces risk dramatically, because danger rarely arrives out of nowhere. It almost always gives small signals first. Here's the good news. Vigilance is a skill you can build. Scan your environment. When you enter a room, quickly note exits, windows, and potential hazards. Play the what if game. Ask yourself quietly, if something happened here, a fire, a fight, an emergency, what would I do? It primes your brain without creating fear. Limit distractions, keep one earbud out in public, or pause scrolling when walking. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, don't ignore it. It's better to act cautiously than regret inaction later. Look out for others. Vigilance isn't only self-protection. It's about helping friends, neighbors, and even strangers by spotting issues early. Here are two short examples that show how ordinary vigilance changes outcomes. A commuter noticed a fellow passenger leave a bag unattended on a train. Instead of dismissing it, they alerted staff. The bag turned out to contain nothing dangerous, but staff said the alertness was exactly what helps them prevent real threats. In a residential area, a neighbor noticed someone pacing and checking car doors late at night. They called it in, and police intercepted the individual before multiple thefts occurred. Both are small actions, but together they illustrate a bigger truth. Vigilance is contagious. One person speaking up sets a tone that protects everyone. Finding the balance between aware, not anxious. Being vigilant doesn't mean being tense every moment of the day. It's about building awareness into your routine until it becomes second nature. Just like locking your door or buckling your seatbelt, awareness becomes a habit you don't even think twice about. So, why is vigilance important in today's society? Because threats and accidents don't schedule themselves. They happen in everyday spaces. And often the difference between being a victim or preventing harm comes down to awareness. That's all for today's episode of the Protection Standard. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, stay alert, stay secure,